Hi there everybody, I thought I'd just share a little tip. You want to color fill your mags or color fill certain items that you know aren't going to get very heated. This magazine, for instance, has seen almost 2 years of usage, and we're looking at very little color loss to it. I mean, you see a little bit of like maybe some of the grime from the magazine and stuff. I've actually cleaned these magazines and it still kept the color fill. But you're wondering, oh, why would you go and paint your magazine like that? I mean, painting magazines is just kind of something where it's your preference, you're going to lose it. Well, the great thing is, this can come out anytime with something as simple as a toothpick edge or a sewing needle edge, just by scraping it out. Because what we're using is a standard grease pen, or as they call it, a China marker. White, blanco, you know. All this is a grease pen. So with the grease pen in mind, it's very simple to use. You're just going to take it and you're going to fill in one of these numbers that you have here. Now, basically what you're doing is you're shoving this grease into there. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with this one real fast here. We'll do up here a bit. Okay, so let's see here, 9mm. And you're just going to push it in to the surface. Basically, you're just going over top of it. And apologize for the video clarity here, guys. I get kind of close and it doesn't focus well close all the time. You might want to go in a circular pattern. The circular pattern is actually kind of important because as you go in a circular pattern, what happens is you grind in back and forth, left and right on all the edges. Or you can go back and forth, left and right if you prefer. So right now that's filled in. Go ahead and take this off screen here real quick and just kind of rub it with my thumb. Okay. Just rubbing it with my thumb. I mean, really, this is really how simple it is. Okay, 1 second here, guys. I gotta rub this with my thumb a little bit harder here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doo, rubbing with my thumb. That's right, we're rubbing it. Rubbing it, rubbing it. Ooh, yeah. Okay, now I actually gotta clean my thumb off because it's just smearing it a bit. Paper towels, your thumb, anything you want to use. It's a little cold here today, so I'm gonna blow on it a little bit. See if that helps. Just rubbing on it with a paper towel. Okay, so we've successfully color filled this, and you're like, oh, but what about all this stuff right here? Well, guys, that's really simple to get off. You just take a little bit of cleaner and you wipe it off. Let's see here, get a little bit cleaner, wet it. See, there we go. Difference, clean, not clean. So, why would I use a grease pen? Well, as you can see, this has got a couple years of life on it, and it's doing pretty darn good. It's a very bright and easy to see thing, and it's non-permanent. This is the big key factor here. The non-permanent factor, guys. Because anytime you do something to your guns, if it is customizing, for somebody else, it may not hold that value. If you ever need to sell a firearm or resell it, certain things you may not want to do. One thing is putting paint all over your firearm. Now, will this grease pen trick work for slides? Guys, we both know slides get kind of warm, and we use the cleaner and we rub on them a lot. This would probably not last more than a couple months. For magazines, it's perfect. Your magazines, the only thing they ever see is the inside of the mag well. And considering some of the heat from the blowback goes back into the mag well, and this one's 9mm symbol is still perfectly fine, and all the numbers are perfectly fine after a couple years of use, is just a testament to the fact that this takes a lot of heat. So I will actually recommend kind of blowing on it a little bit, maybe just a little to get it a little warm when you're rubbing your finger over top of it. That way it's a little bit easier to get it off there. But these do come in different colors. Most common colors you're going to find in China markers is white, yellow, red, and orange. Because these ones are particularly easy to find for about $1 at most of your hardware stores, and they use them in construction. You can find some really neat colors, neon colors, different basic colors, even black. But then again, how many of our guns are not black? And I don't know of anybody who really wants to put black on their FD guns or OD green guns. Then again, the black might actually look pretty sick on those. You never know. But again, that's your preference. And when it comes to your preference, some people don't prefer what you prefer. Then again, your buddies may say, hey, that looks freaking cool. And I've actually had some guys ask, oh, you use paint? I'm like, no. China marker. It's a grease pen. And it's not like the kind of grease you think. It is fairly thick and dense and harder to melt. So if you guys like this video, please click subscribe. More to come. Likes help out. Lets us know what you guys like. Put your suggestions for things you might want to see about customization of your mags in the box below. Give us a comment or two. That little bit of time you give us with your comments and your likes and subscribes lets us know exactly what you want to see. And hope to speak to you guys again real soon.